Hello and welcome to another edition of Under the Fur. And I'm really happy today to have who was a client but is a lovely friend of mine, Lindsay. And she's going to come and share her story about Ned. Moved here from Zimbabwe 20 years ago and picked up this beautiful rescue dog called Ned about 3 years ago. And he has a really interesting story, let's say. Which we are going to share today. So let's just jump in.
Okay.
Tell us about Ned.
Amazing.
When did you get him? Where did he come from?
Sure. So we got him from a prison.
Like you do.
Like you do.
How do you get a dog from a prison? And what has he done to be in there?
So he had been trained to be a drug sniffing dog.
Okay.
And I had just gone through like a big fertility journey that didn't sadly work out. And I decided I was going to take some time off work. Yes. So I had resigned from my job, and someone that I worked with knew of Ned and knew that he was in kennels. And would I be interested in taking him on? Because we had decided we were going to get a dog.
Yeah.
And we grew up with dogs. We'd always had Labradors growing up in Zimbabwe. And David had also Labradors growing up in South Africa. So we went to go and see said dog.
Yes.
And he had been in kennels for quite a while.
So not in prison anymore.
Not in prison anymore. And he hadn't quite fitted into the prison environment. So he had been trained and he did exceptionally well in his training.
Yes.
But I think the prison environment just didn't work for him very well.
So they sacked him.
So he got sacked. And he had been in kennels for quite a while when we got him, when we went to go and visit him.
Yeah.
So we weren't planning on getting him immediately. However, the kennels that he was in couldn't keep him any longer. So we saw him on the Thursday and we collected him on the Monday.
Oh.
And immediately we could tell he was very high energy.
Yes.
Very high energy.
Yes, he is.
So our first walk with him was a bit of a disaster. We had him on a long line.
Yeah.
And he almost pulled Dave, my partner, into the river. We live near the river. And Dave is 6'4".
I was going to
so
say, he's a
big
tall guy to be pulled over.
So
maybe because his centre of gravity is too high.
So he was literally, we looked and we were like, this dog needs help. So we immediately got hold of a trainer.
Yeah.
And we went for training. And because I was giving up work, we'd had quite a gap. We had booked a whole load of holidays and we'd lined up people who could help look after a dog if we got a dog, but the dog that we got wasn't conducive to the people we had lined up. So we actually put him in a training camp for 3 weeks. And I think the biggest thing out of the training camp was they trained us how to handle him.
Train the trainer.
Train the trainer and the owner.
Yeah.
So we did a lot of training with him. And, I had to learn how to literally hold him. There were times when he had pulled sort of the lead so hard that we had like big cuts. And he's super strong. I mean, you've seen when we come into your clinic, he can pull the staff when he's excited to see something. So
and what was he pulling for? Just that he was excited to see staff?
He was excited. He's got a very high prey drive.
Yeah.
Apparently likes to eat prey sometimes.
We'll get to that.
He's got a big prey drive and he gets hyperfixated on things.
Yeah.
So I think if he was human, there's a potential diagnosis of ADHD.
He sounds like my son.
So we did the training camp, and the first trainer that we had got originally had also recommended the physio that you use, Lucy.
Yes.
And we just wanted to, because he was incredibly nervous of the outside world. It's like everything scared him.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure how long he'd been left in kennels for. And for a dog, I think, with quite an active brain. He's a clever dog.
He is so clever. And his, I remember one of the first things when he came to see me was he could smell a treat anywhere. Like the smallest treat in that room, he was pinpoint, could find it.
He would find that.
His
if you've got a toy anywhere, he'll find it.
His brain is very active.
Yeah. So he requires a lot of mental stimulation. So it's not just exercise we have to do with him. We have to do mental training as well. So we met Lucy. Lucy put him on a series of physio treatments.
Yes.
And she quickly picked up that potentially what was causing a lot of his nervousness that he was in pain. And she recommended for us to come and see you.
Yep.
And to do PRP treatment.
Yes.
Which really helped him.
Yeah.
Like, it's incredible what that's done. I'm so grateful. And I'm so grateful that we met you.
I'm grateful to meet Ned, even though he's in my naughty books currently.
Yes. He spent a lot of time with you over the last year and a half.
Yeah. And I've seen a change in him. I remember when he first came, he was really nervous of coming in and being touched. And then I think we realized it's because he was painful. And we did the PRP in his shoulder. You did so much physio with him and like so much work, and now he is excited to come in, and I love it. Like I love that he comes in and gives me a cuddle now, whereas he used to come in and be like, don't touch me, stay away, go over there.
It's true. And now he goes up to like all your staff. He gets so excited. Literally, when I walk in from the car park, he gets this big grin on his face. He's like, I'm going to my second home.
Yeah,
they have treats and toys.
Absolutely.
So we slowly started essentially integrating him into society.
Yes.
So we slowly started taking him to restaurants just for like a short coffee, just to get him used to being in the outside world. And the one day we were sitting there, and he loves kids. Like, kids are his best. If you could go up to a baby or little kids, he absolutely adores them. And we were sitting there, and these two little boys came up to us, and they were like, can we, say hi to your dog? We just lost our Labrador. So Ned's he's a black Labrador cross Irish Water Spaniel. Really odd mix. I don't know if that's a normal mix or not. So he has like a slight
I'll tell you, they're both high energy.
That is so. So these two kids came up to us, and the mom came across and said, it's okay. And we're like, yeah, sure, no problem. And we were just telling her a bit about his story and that we were looking for another trainer. And she recommended a lady called Jodie at Canine Campers, who was really good with sort of nervous dogs.
Yeah.
So we took him down to Canine Campers, and it was amazing. We got out of the car, and she took one look at him, and suddenly he just like started behaving. I was like,
uh-oh. How did you do that?
It was like this like mental telepathy thing. He just sat next to her, and so I went for about 3 months, and she would give me exercises to do with him, and then she would watch, and I would walk around a small field with him and just consistently keep up the training.
Yeah.
And I think it's paid off. Like 3 years down the line, he is a different dog to the dog that we originally got.
He's amazing now. Like, he's off the lead, isn't he?
Yes, he's off the lead.
Didn't he win? We had that local dog show. Didn't he win the best sausage catcher? Or
so he came second in sausage catching, but he won the best trick.
That's it. Yes. I was like, he has a title.
He has a title. He has a little rosette now.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And he's actually one of the best behaved dogs out there. And like, behavior isn't everything. I like him to be a little wild or whatever, but it's more about he's relaxed enough to be that way and to be off the lead and to be around other dogs. And he's way better behaved than my dog. You've seen my dog.
Love your dog.
Yeah, I love her, but she's a wild beast.
But it took a really long time to get him to that point. Like, we used to do those walks in Hurst Park.
Yes.
And we would bring him along just so that he slowly got used. He used to hump everyone, which is a bit embarrassing. But yeah, we really had to consistently build his confidence up. And it is so sweet now because, as you know, he's been in surgery a vast amount over the past year and a half. And he's got a couple of little doggy friends that come to our gate because our gate backs onto the park. Yeah. So he's got the dogs come and check up on him now. And they lick each other through the fence. And yeah.
That's so
You would never have thought that 3 years ago.
No, definitely not.
So.
And he's enjoying it now. He's enjoying the interaction. And so before we get on to why he's naughty... or currently in bad books. How did it impact your life? Like, I see you love him to bits and he's like an amazing dog for you, but that sounds like a lot of work and it can be stressful.
Yeah, so he is a lot of work. He's not a dog that you can take for an hour's walk and he'll sleep for the rest of the day. There is no chance.
Yeah.
No matter what we've done, there has been no chance.
Yeah.
So he does. He's taken up a huge amount of time. It's got easier now because when we first got him, we couldn't leave him.
Yeah.
He just wouldn't settle at home. So we had to also slowly build that up. And the more that he got used to the fact that he wasn't leaving that environment anytime soon, the more he now just goes upstairs and goes to sleep and then comes back. But it has been, it's been a long journey to get there. We had to cancel holidays.
Yes.
We had to do a lot of training in the beginning because my mom had a little dog called Josie. And we just wanted to make sure, because we'd seen that he could react to dogs.
Yeah.
So we did like a whole series of training with that to slowly introduce them. And that was over a period of time before they would be in the same house together. And earlier on this year, we had to sadly put Josie down. She was very young, but she got lymphoma.
Oh.
And it was almost like he knew that he wasn't going to see her again because he as he went to go say goodbye to her, he gave her like little licks and he lay next to her. And then when my mom came back, he was just like, I'm not leaving your side. We're going everywhere together. You're going to the loo? I'm coming with you. But he has had like a big impact. So I couldn't go back to work because we didn't have anyone that could handle looking after him.
Yeah.
So I did a training course. I trained myself to become, I didn't train myself. I joined a training course to become a life coach. So I did a consciousness training course and started working with clients. So slowly and building up something different. And and Dave he's gone to site with Dave. So Dave works in construction and it's quite amazing.
I remember because he fixed my door for me. He's so sweet.
We have spent a long time.
Yeah, it was so nice of him. He's like, that's broken. I'm going to fix that for you.
But then you had just saved our dogs. So.
Fine. I'll take it.
Yeah. So, he just had an exceptionally unlucky year last year, I think.
Yes.
So that also impacted because as he had started to get better and as we'd started to have more freedom, he then decided to jump into the river. Standard issue. He loves the water. He would swim for days if he could. Yeah. And unluckily, where he jumped in, there was a broken glass bottle. So that cut, I don't know which tendon it was. It was quite a crucial tendon.
It was, so it's part of the gastrocnemius. So your calf muscle here that does a lot of work with the foot, the tendons at the bottom, he managed to cut through that.
So that was an 18-week recovery period, I think.
Yes. So what happened was, I was actually not in the clinic that day. Naughty, he didn't even wait for me. But Ellie was there, who is fortunately an amazing vet, but in her early days. So she's, just over 2 years qualified now. And the bit I knew about was, I think I was at the park with my kids. Yeah. She called me and she's like, Vanessa, I thought I was doing a stitch up and I can see tendons that have been cut and it's Ned. Yeah. And I was like, oh God, we need to get this back together because he's not a dog that can't have his legs working. So she's like, it's fine. I know I'm doing it. I just wanted you to hold my hand. I was like, okay, perfect. Right. We did this. I was on video call with her. I don't know if you knew this.
She did.
So we're on video call and she stitched the tendons back together really well, thankfully, because it's quite hard, it's quite difficult. The stitches don't hold, they pull through.
Because I think the tendon had jumped all the way up.
Yes, she had to find the ends and match them up and stitch them back together. And so that probably actually was the easy bit because then you had, I think we told you at the time, 12 weeks rehab of keeping that leg pretty immobile. Yes. In order for those to stick back together and him to be able to run again. So I guess... you couldn't walk him.
We couldn't walk him. He wouldn't stay in like Lucy suggested that we build a pen for him.
Yes.
And he decided, no,
absolutely
I'm just going to climb over the pen. And I was like, oh no, I don't think that's meant to happen.
That's worse.
So we barricaded all our couches. We barricaded some of our windows so he couldn't jump up and see who was walking outside. So we lived in a prison for that period of time. And then we slowly had to introduce exercise. the most exciting time for him was coming to the vet station for checkups.
And bandage
for
change.
bandage
I'm going out for the day.
And there was a little bit of a competition who could do the best bandage the fastest. I think you still win on that one.
Yes.
He just whipped it off and did it in reception. I was like, so quickly.
He's done. Have a gravy bone.
So then he recovered from that. And we had got him to a stage where he was running off lead again. And he ran off into some bushes, which he does. So we have to play hide and seek with him. So you hide a ball somewhere and then he's got to go find it. That seems to tire him out a bit. And he was in the bush for a little bit longer. We weren't sure why at that stage. And sort of about 3 days later, I think I phoned you and said he's super lethargic. He's eating a lot of grass. There must be something wrong. And we brought him back in again. And I'll let you tell that side of the story.
Yes. So I can't remember which one you saw first, but there was some x-rays done.
Yes.
And we were very suspicious that he might have an obstruction because Ned is a very high energy dog. And I think he saw one of the girls on the weekend and she was like, we're not sure. Let's try some treatment and see how he is. And then I remember walking in and I think Dave was there with him. And I took one look at him and I was like, something is wrong with Ned. He has this look on his face. Yes. And I actually call it foreign body face. I've seen this before. These dogs, they look at you and they're like, we've done something. We've eaten something. There's something wrong with me. And they're kind of these sad eyes looking up at you. And I think it was one of the only times he didn't get up and come and greet me. And I just said, I need him in. Yeah. We need him in. So, yes, a few x-rays and tests later. And the thing is, we didn't know he had eaten anything. No. And you guys are so careful with him. We were like, no, he can't possibly have an obstruction. No. And the x-rays did not show the obstruction, which was frustrating. So we were like, do we operate? Do we not? It's a huge decision. It's a huge operation. And finally you said, we're going in. Yeah. He's not right. Ned is not right. We got to go and look. So we did operate and he had chewed up somebody's ball. Yes. I don't think it was even the ball you had for him. Somebody else's ball. Yeah. And it had fragmented and very much obstructed his intestines. So we removed them. Being Ned, it wasn't a straightforward surgery. No. The guts were not happy at all. No. He came home for a couple of days, I think.
He stayed with you a couple of days, and I think, that's testament to your team because Callum stayed with him a couple of nights.
He did, yeah.
And Callum at the stage, I think he stayed 2 or 3 nights.
Yeah.
And I think his grandfather was at end of life as well.
He was.
And he was still fitting that in. And I mean, I wish I could go to a doctor where I got that sort of service.
Right. Yeah. This is why I love my team. They will bring a picnic blanket and they lie next to the patient and they stay with them overnight because we don't actually have overnight team facilities. Yeah. So we're just like, who can stay tonight? Who can? And Callum literally was like, my granddad is dying. Yeah. I'm going to go and see him and then I'm going to come back and stay with Ned. Yeah, he's super
and
sweet.
Even then when he did that, some of your other teams said they would stay for a little bit.
Correct.
And then someone else went off to get extra antibiotics for him.
Yes.
It was all out of working hours.
They're amazing team. They really, really are in it for the pets, you can see it. And then, unfortunately, it wasn't straightforward for Ned. And again, I came in to check him and I was like, oh, he's not right. So I remember calling you and I was like, Lindsay, I need to go back in. I'm not happy. Yeah. I think he might have peritonitis. Yes. So we did go back in and he did have peritonitis and he had his abdomen washed out. His bloods weren't right. And I said he needs to stay in. And I don't remember how I worded it to you, but I was like, would you like to come and spend some time with him? If you want
to come and see him for a bit, it might be a good idea.
Yes.
And I was like, he is really ill.
He's really sick. And I probably should have in the name of clarity, but I didn't share the odds of survival of peritonitis with you, but it was very much 50-50 for him. And I remember me and Callum were there. I don't even know what time of day it was. It was like a Sunday or
It was
whatever.
like 9 o'clock on a Sunday night.
Yeah, and so he had his abdomen washed out.
Yeah.
We had him in intensive care on drips and IV antibiotics and everything. And I was just like, I'm still not quite happy with him. Callum, let's test him. We took a little bit of fluid. And I think our eyes were getting blurry at this point. We stayed at the microscope so long. I had to phone a friend because I realized I was too close to him, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, I think I love him too much. I can't make this decision. Yeah. So then Callum calls a friend. I call a friend. I was like, just look at these slides. Do we open or not? And then we ended up speaking to the lovely vets at the Royal Vet College. And I was like, look, this is embarrassing. I'm like 18 years experienced vet and I can't make the decision on Ned, do I open or not? Because I'm too close to him.
Yeah.
And they said, so we talked it through and I was like, he's eating now. He looks brighter. So we said, no. We don't need to. And thank God we didn't need to go back in. And then from there, then I remember he started getting better and better. And every time I called you, I was like, is he eating? Is he fine, Lindsay? Is he fine? And you were like, he's fine. And then we back and forth.
I think one of the nicest things you guys did for us is during that time we were able to go and sit with him for ages, bring in different food, try him on different things. Take him out for a walk because he's scared of the dark.
Yes, that's right.
And it really felt like a home from home, like a really personalized extra service, which I don't think you get everywhere.
Yeah, I'd like to. It's one of the reasons I opened my own clinic. So I like that, and I want. It's like that whole family approach, isn't it? Everyone can help, and we were getting tired because we had him in for a long time and we work in the day as well. So actually for us to be able to have you in to sit with him and to feed him and take him for a walk as well, that allows us to regenerate and do the medical side. And it's so important for him. Like he wants his mum and he wants his dad. He doesn't, like if my child went into hospital, you're damn right I'm by the bedside.
Yes.
If Phoenix is in hospital, well, I'm on a camp bed next to her as well. Like it's so important for everybody to be involved and to know what's going on.
And I really think it helped him to settle a bit as well, because he is a bit fearful about not being, like he's really come to trust Dave and I.
Yes.
It took a while to get it to that point. I mean, when we first got him, you couldn't go anywhere near his feet, his nails, his back legs.
That's right.
Nothing. He was like petrified. Whereas now, like even this morning, I was like running my fingers down the wound that he's currently got.
Yes, which we're going to get to as well.
And he's just lying there with his tail wagging underneath.
Yeah.
So.
And one of the things I liked about him, so he went through that surgery, 2 surgeries. We were changing IV lines on him, everything. And I can see in his eyes, he has trust now for us.
Yeah,
so then I thought, oh God, I don't want to go back to him being nervous now of being the vets and that he's gone through this. But like, absolutely not.
Right.
He still loves us.
Yeah, he does.
I'm so happy. He still loves us.
Even sometimes when we come in and you've got the consult rooms at the bottom and then you've got the surgery at the top, he'll kind of just like go to the door where you go up the stairs to the surgery. Like, I know what's up there. There are things up there that I can go and sniff and look at.
Yeah, he's really happy to come up. So how is it? It is kind of blurry for me. I realized now afterwards it was a stressful time for me and for Callum, and we said afterwards like that was hard.
Big.
I was like that was hard. If we had lost him, that would have really like affected all of us. And then I think how are you how are you coping? Like you had to go home and sleep at night without him there. And
so I think again, like you or Callum would send us a couple of texts throughout the night, so that gave us peace of mind. And we did have full trust in you. And I think because there was so much evidence that you guys really looked at every possible option. Like there was no, he's not going to come back from this. You tried everything you possibly could. And I had a gut feeling he would come through it because he is quite an incredible dog. These things happen to him and then he heals. Yes, like, you have a death wish, but you do tend to heal.
Yeah, but you won't let go.
You still quite like your life at the moment. So yeah, it was a really scary time. Like it was scary.
Yeah.
And you kind of feel responsible also, like, what if I hadn't left him in the bush for so long, or I should have like been watching him more intently. Had I done something wrong?
I didn't even think of that part of it.
Like, and you guys never, like, we've been in a lot with Ned's other various little moments, but I've never felt judged when I've come in. It's like,
no, and the thing is, like, he's a dog. He's going to do these things.
He does random stuff.
Yeah. He wouldn't be happy, kept on a lead and not allowed to explore and things.
And when he runs, like when he's fit and he can run, it's the most incredible thing in the world. He runs like galloping horses. You can literally hear him gadoof, gadoof, gadoof coming through.
Yeah.
And he loves it.
Yeah.
And I know that he's got joint issues, so I know that he's not meant to exercise to that point. And we've kind of rationalized it as for him to have a good life.
Yes.
Be it that he may have a shorter life, he may not. But I feel it's important that he enjoys it as much as possible.
Absolutely. You just balance it.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you're doing everything. You do the physio for him. You've done the regenerative. We've given those joints everything they need to heal and to be okay.
Yeah. And they have built up more. Like that PRP was amazing for him because we did it in his hips as well.
Yeah.
And his back legs are definitely stronger. Like you can see by the way he walks. I mean, I've learned more about dogs than I ever thought I would. I've been in a vet more than I thought I would.
Yeah. So he came through that surgery.
Yeah.
And then I sat him down and we had a word. And I said, Ned, I never want to see you on an operating table again. And he looked me in the eyes and he just kind of went, can I have a gravy bone now? So obviously he had his gravy bone. But we had an agreement until last week or the week before. Until
Tuesday,
last week when he came back in. Not right. Had vomited.
The good thing this time for me from the experience before, I knew far quicker that there was something wrong because he had been fairly sedate on his walk. Yes. So he still wanted to swim that day.
Of course he did.
But he'd been... he acted like a normal dog for a bit. I was like, no, there's something wrong here.
Yes.
And I phoned Kate and said, should I bring him in? At that stage, he hadn't thrown up. And she's like, well, because of what happened before, bring him in.
Yes.
So I did. And he then vomited before I brought him in, a lot of grass. And Ellie took a look at him. And at that stage, his temperature was fine. And she felt his belly and couldn't find anything. And she said, I think we need to x-ray him. So I was like, okay, cool. And you were luckily in. Like, we've timed it well.
Yes,
you are often
I was there. Yeah, I was there. I was around.
So, then you...
And we found a bunch of bones. Yeah. Oh, gosh, yeah. So this time as well, again, we were on the fence because he didn't have an obstructive pattern on his x-ray, but he had a bunch of bones. So I was like, right, we're going to give this a few hours and I'm going to repeat the x-ray. I'm going to see if they've moved and then we're going to decide. Obviously, they hadn't moved. So I had a look with the ultrasound and I was like, they're in the stomach. They're going nowhere. He's looking worse. His belly was in pain. He had sad eyes.
Yes.
So I remember I just called you. I don't think I said more than 5 words
no,
to you,
you just
Lindsay.
said, I'm going in.
I need to go in. And you went, I trust you.
Yeah.
Do what you need to do. Yeah. And I was like, okay, fine. So we opened him up. And we found a whole bunch of very sharp bones just sitting in his stomach. Luckily, they hadn't pierced. They were on their way to, but they hadn't. They were causing him pain. So we literally were scooping them out for like 30 minutes. Oh. There was so much in there. And then we were all taking bets like, what is it? Which I still think we don't know. I was like, he's gone in the bushes and he's just eaten something. But it was a lot of something. Yeah. And I was like, this is the power of a Labrador. They will eat a whole carcass in like 3 minutes. It'll be gone, maybe even less. Yeah. And he's swallowed it down and he just couldn't pass it because it was, So he is in my bad books.
Yes,
But
mine too.
I love him. I love him to bits. And like, obviously, I'm very glad you were fine, Ned. But you're in my bad books because you promised me
that you wouldn't eat any
no
more stuff in the bushes.
Yes.
And it's not like he doesn't get fed an exceptional diet at home.
Exactly. He's got the best life and the best food and like. Well, it's always a gravy bone supply for him at my clinic, and he decided to eat some stinky old carcass.
But I'm glad we found it earlier this time.
This is the thing. I think we learned, didn't we? We were like straight away, he's not right. Get on the table, even though you're banned.
Because he's exceptionally strong. Like, he seems to have a strong constitution.
Yes.
Like, when you see what you took out of him that morning, he shouldn't have been.
Did you see it this time?
No, I didn't see it.
No, I kept the ball for you last time. No, I think we threw it in the bin. It was gross.
But he had wanted to swim. He had wanted to run. He just wasn't running with the intensity that I know that he can run.
Yeah.
But
this is a Labrador thing. And it's something I've taught my younger vets.
Yeah.
They do not show pain as you think they would. And they are the number one offenders for eating things that get stuck in their stomachs, like any dog with a Labrador in them, and or a golden retriever, or like that, those dogs. You'll palpate their stomach and they'll be in a lot of pain. And all you'll see is like a little flick of the eye, or like just a little eyebrow going up, and that's it. They're not going to bark at you, growl at you. They're not going to hide away. That is literally it. They will stand there with a painful abdomen while you're pushing your fingers in, trying to feel it, and you'll just get the tiniest reaction, if anything at all.
Which is like, how do you diagnose things like that?
No, you just learn it as you. That's like, what I had to learn. I was really fortunate. I had amazing vets teach me as a younger vet, and they taught me these things. And they were like, this breed won't show those signs. So what you'll have is exactly what Ned shows. Not quite right. Little bit lethargic. Not reaching top speeds on his run, but he'll still run. So that's it. And that's enough of a suspicion for me to do an x-ray.
Like, I find it's incredible to diagnose something that can't talk back to you and say, actually, that's a bit sore there. Or, maybe I did this. Yeah. Like, it's quite a skill.
But I mean, we'll get it wrong sometimes. Yeah. I always say to people, like, I would rather us do an x-ray and me be wrong than not x-ray and
something catastrophic
risk your dog. Yeah, absolutely. So I'm like, obviously, it's annoying with veterinary because there's money involved. So you're like, you do a test and you have to charge money. And then it turns out the test was negative. And 99% of people are like, no, that is fine. I wanted to know. And then some people be like, you charged me money for nothing, and you're like, I got it wrong this time. I'm sorry, but
but a lot of the times you get it right. And, had we left Ned the other day for maybe a day more, or 2 days more, he would have had peritonitis.
Exactly.
Again. And I don't know if he would have come back from it this time.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have come back from it. I'm sorry to make this about me, but it's stressful.
Can you not just put a zip in his stomach for
honestly. Yeah, well, how old is he now?
He's 5.
Okay, he's about to grow out of it.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a risk age period.
Okay, good.
They stop doing silly things at some point.
Okay. Well, fingers crossed with him because he was, as 2, he was incredibly energetic and everyone said, he's going to slow down. And I'm like, when?
Oh, yeah. I have the same with Phoenix. So she's like, what is she now, 4?
Oh.
Puppy-like still. Completely puppy-like. I love it.
Yeah.
She's a risk. She's a flight risk. But I love it. She's so much energy.
And I think that is the thing. Like, yes, you go through these experiences and they are tough. And then I have moments where we'll take him down to my mom. And my mom lives near the coast in Dorset. And we'll let him on the beach. And the joy. I mean, his tail doesn't just wag left to right. It does a full circle. Like a full circle. And he'll jump in the water and he kind of surfs back on the waves. So when he's fit and healthy, he lives his best life.
Yeah, I might come with you one day and
Yeah,
see that.
do.
I think I
It's
want to see
incredible.
it. Yeah.
And we've also noticed, like, because he was trained to sniff, if you throw, so we have balls that float and we'll throw them in the water because we try and limit ball throwing on land.
Yes.
Just because of his
the
joints. And he'll like fully fly through the air, belly flop, like full pelt. And we once threw in a ball that didn't float. And we then discovered that this dog can actually hold its breath, dive under the water, and would not come out until he had found the ball. So he's literally swimming in a circle, holding his breath,
Oh my God.
submerging himself to the point that Dave was standing next to me and he was like, I don't have a costume on. I'm just going in. So he did. We had this whole crowd of people watching. I was like, oh my God, this dog. And we went in to get him because he was so fixated on the ball that it sunk. And I didn't know that he could hold, I didn't know dogs could hold their breath and like submerge themselves.
No, I didn't know that.
Like,
either.
I think it's so weird. It's weird, but he's done it. And if
If there was like a superhero dog, I think Ned would be
could.
one. Yeah.
He could. And he is like incredibly strong. We took him camping. And it was our first experience of camping with him. He was by this stage so much better. His confidence was there, blah, blah, blah. And we had him on a lead because the campsite required him to be on a lead. And I needed to go to the facilities. So we were with another South African couple, really also tall South African guy. And he said, don't worry, I'll hold him. So I said, he is really strong. And people kind of look at you as if to say, yeah, whatever.
I got this.
Yeah. You know, I'm a big, tall man.
Yeah.
I haven't. And I was like, okay, thank you very much. And I started walking to the toilets. And I just heard this commotion behind me. And Ned had pulled him off his chair, through the camping table. And bless him, he did not let go. But he just carried him on. And I was like, you're just going to have to let go. And he came and he sat with me and he was perfectly
That's
fine.
all he wanted.
You just can't leave.
Mum. Yeah.
So I was like, okay, come on, we'll go together.
Just come to the toilet
But
with
people
me.
I don't know how he gets that strength. Like, it's not, it seems like an incredible amount of
He's
strength
an
for the size of
athletic
dog
beast.
that he is.
Yeah.
Because he looks quite lean a lot of the time. You wouldn't expect him to be as strong as he is.
Yeah.
But he is.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially, I think, when he's quite focused. He's
Yeah.
like, I'm going
Yes.
to mum.
Yeah.
Nothing
is going to stop me. Not a table, not a human,
Yeah.
not a car. I'm just going to go straight through it.
Going to mum.
Which he did also after, was it the tendon operation or the first stomach operation? I can't remember which one. But he had just been allowed to run again. And Dave had thrown the ball for him. And he'd slightly misjudged the angle. And there was a metal park bench, like a big one, that hasn't moved. It's been there on all of his walks. And Ned just ran straight into the bench.
Oh, yes.
And we had to bring him back in again because
Yes.
I was like, oh my God, he's going to have like ripped out all his internal stitches.
Yes.
Like,
I
oh.
remember, yeah.
But he was okay. He just had that weird lump on his leg, which
Yeah, he had
slowly...
like a hematoma
Oh,
there,
that was
didn't he? On his leg, yeah.
he's
that's
had
right.
that.
Yeah.
And then he's also got a problem with his nails. So his nails keep...
Oh yeah, that's the
coming
black one. That's the least of the problems. He needs regular manicures. Yeah,
So every time we come in for an operation,
Yes.
we're like, please can you cut
do
his
the
nails off?"
nails. Yeah, yeah, that's right.
But he is
Yeah.
strong and fit. And he's
Yeah.
recovered so well from this operation so far.
Yeah,
Like, he thinks he can do anything now.
yeah.
So we're really having to...
I need to put some
calm him
pictures of
down.
him up on this. So people
Oh, no,
can
he
see.
is so cute.
Yeah.
He's such a handsome
Or maybe I'll make
dog.
a Ned reel and I'll put
Yeah.
it on my Instagram so everyone can go on the Instagram and have a look at the Ned reel.
Yeah.
Or we'll like put this is when he did this is when he did this,
that.
and this is when he goes to the beach.
No, he is. He's an incredible dog. And he also gets into people's hearts somehow. There is something about
Yep.
him that
Yep.
just... Like, he's got like a couple of places where we walk because, as I said, we live on a park. And he knows who's going to give him treats. So he'll literally drag me to their gate and he'll sit there and wait for them as if to say, okay, I'm here now. I don't care if you've got anything else going on.
Yeah.
I've come for my treats. And people really love him.
Yeah.
And I think it's, testament to Dave and I, because I don't know how many people would have gone through the journey that we went through with him.
Yes, this is why I wanted you to come on, actually. Like,
Just-
apart from I love his medical stories, because I'm forgiving him for this last one. But the main thing was, like, you changed your life
we have.
for him.
We have.
And I think your life is very much revolved around Ned
It
now.
has.
But at the same time, it sounds like he came to you at the right time.
Yeah.
And maybe he saved you and you saved him.
Like, I think so. Like, if I look at it from a point of view that he gave me a sense of purpose.
Yes.
He's also shown me what love and kindness and compassion can do, because the more we've loved him, the more that he has given back, and the more that he's not tried harder not to eat things in the bushes, but he has tried harder with, like, his few neuroses that he has.
Yeah.
You can really see, like, consciously stops and goes, okay, I don't want anything to happen.
Yeah.
So he's given us that. He's also introduced us to a whole other bunch of people, like your team. Like, if I see them walking in Hurst Park,
Yeah.
or Lucy being around,
Yes.
and even though he's probably humped most of them at some stage, everyone comes up to him.
Yeah.
So he's brought us a lot of joy. And now when Josie passed away, like, when my mom sees him, he goes so wiggly. Like, he's still puppy-like in many ways. It's like he kind of grew up too fast, and now he's living some of his puppy fun time again. And he'll bring every toy he can find. Like, toys are a big thing for him.
Yeah.
So he has brought a lot. But we've really had to, I've had to learn now where my self-care comes into it as well.
Yeah.
Because you can give and give and give.
Yes.
And you do have people saying, it's not a child, Lindsay. It is a dog, but it's still a soul. Yeah. And it's still someone that deserves to have a good life. But I've had to really slowly start. So now his separation anxiety is less. So I've got to really make sure that I leave for a few hours, that I build up other things to do. And now, because we can take him away with us when he's not injured.
Yeah.
But now that we can do those
in 10 to
things,
14 days.
10 to 14 days, he's allowed off the lead, I hope.
Yeah.
But now we can start doing things like that and have some more adventures with him.
Yes.
And do those sort of things. So we've had to find the balance, but it's a journey. So I would definitely say, like, getting a rescue dog is a journey if you get one that has a few issues.
Yeah.
But we've learned more.
Yeah.
Had to learn a lot of patience as well.
But then the benefits afterwards.
Yeah, they do. And he really loves us, and he's quite funny sometimes. He has a proper character.
I love him. Oh, honestly, thank you so much for coming on today and sharing the story. I think everyone's going to love hearing it. It's like, it's a roller coaster. Yeah. It's emotional, but he's amazing. And I think you and Dave have been amazing with him. And, like, he's lucky to have found you as well as you're lucky to have him. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.